Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you an in-depth guide on water treatment. Alright, so we're going to start off just right here on this road, which leads to a broken wall. And if you come up just around here, this is what I'm going to show you later on. This is going to be the blue card puzzle room, which spawns some blue in a red key card. But I'll go more into that later on. So for now, if you're just over here, you can just come up these stairs, make a right, and here you have a recycler. It's just kind of good to know about that. And then you have a repair bench just right here, like on the opposite side. So that's right there if you want it. And just here, if you come from just where you were, right here, and you go straight forward, you'll see this little like manhole thing. You can come down here. You might want to bring like a torch or something though, because you don't want to get lost in here because it gets pretty dark, as you can see. But just down here to your left, there is an oil refinery. So that's actually pretty good and pretty useful if you want some crude smelting up and whatever like that. So according to YouTube stats, quite a lot of you watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And you can always unsubscribe if you don't like the content, but I'm going to be posting a lot more content like this in the future. Then if you come up the top of this, you go through this chain link gate here. You come up these stairs just right here. There's going to be a door that you can open. Some loot can spawn in here as well, if I'm timing some like barrels and whatever. So, I mean, it's not too much loot in this room, but, it's just a room that you can come in if you want, get a bit of stuff. And also, there is this little exit right here, which you can crouch through. So, if you're getting chased or anything like that, through here, you can quickly just exit around this corner, crouch down here, and run under the tunnels or whatever like that. Then just across from this building right here, we have another building that is pretty much the exact same thing. You open this door, it's just basically a copy and paste of that building over there. And, some things can spawn in here as well. Obviously not like much loot, but, some things can spawn. And once again, you can crouch just under this right here to escape if you don't want to go all the way around. And another thing about this building that I forgot to mention is if you come up the first set of stairs just right here and you keep going forward instead of turning right, you can go up this ladder right here. And some like barrels and whatever can spawn up here. I mean, it's not much again, but it's extra things that you might want to get. So just here you have like 3 of these circle things in like a line, which loot can spawn on like all of these. But I'm going to start with the right one first. So if you come up here, it's right here, a crate can spawn here. It can be a military crate, which is the green ones, or it can be a road crate, which is just the normal like crates you see on the road basically. It also might have a chance to spawn a food crate, but I'm not 100% sure if this one spawns a food crate or not. And then there's this one here as well. They can spawn a crate just the same as that one. And then you make your way along this pipeline. And pretty much if you just come around here, some crates will spawn on here and some barrels will just spawn underneath. It's just a bit of stuff you can get. Alright, and you keep following this pipeline just around here, and then you will be straight in front of the substation or the transit system, whatever you want. This just pretty much takes you all the way down to the underground transit system, just like this. You can see in every spot right here. They also have these things on the map as well, like a little train icon, just so you know that you're like at one, if you know what I mean. Just so you don't get confused thinking it's something else. You can always look on the map and just see if that little transit system's there. Then you know you're at this place. And then just to the right of this, you get this weird looking like pipe thing. Come across here, loot can spawn on here, and just all around here, just a bit of stuff you can get. Now this is the main room. I would like to say at water treatment. This is like the main place where everyone sits in. If there's a Chinook drops like here usually. So if there's a Chinook crate drop down from the thing, then a lot of people will sit inside here because it's a great place to just like hold it from. You have angles, you have windows and everything like that. But this is the main room, and pretty much you will come here, you will turn this until it's you can fit under it. And there will be crates loaded just all the way on all these like spawns. You're like here. They'll just be all around, you loot all them. And they can be road crates or military crates. So yeah, that's just completely RNG though. And then if you come up these stairs and you want an easy way out, press this red button here. We'll open this door right here, and then you're out and you can just jump down. Also, a crate will spawn here as well. And just right here next to this green light crate thing. Like right here. And with this like circle thing here, I'm pretty sure only a food crate can spawn here. I mean, I think maybe a road crate can spawn here, but from what I know, I usually always get a food crate spawning here. But I could be wrong about that. And then you have this like broken one here that's like all like demolished and whatever. Crates can spawn here and just kind of like around and stuff like that. Like not crates around, but barrels, you know what I mean? So yeah. Then you have this one here where a crate can spawn on top and barrels just basically all around underneath here and whatever. And then you have these like 3 silo things here. Well, this is what I like to call them anyway. These can spawn like red barrels, blue barrels, like, you know, just the normal ones. They can spawn any type of barrel up here. And it's the same with this one. But no crates can spawn up here, so just bear that in mind. But where the crates spawn is up here. So this is a jumping puzzle. So to get up here, you're going to have to do a bit of parkour, basically. I'll just show you how to do that real quick, just in case no one knows how to do it, or if you're struggling with it or anything like that. So what you're going to want to do is just come up to here. And you up this ladder right here. This jump is possible from what I've heard, but it's really hard. Like, I just made it then, but that's literally the first time ever making it. So you can do that. Or you can just come the normal way like this. Like that. Jump crouch, so you don't hit your head on that thing right there. Make your way up here. And you can jump on this right here, and you get the crates. Or you can just come up this ladder if you want. I think maybe 5 or 6 crates can spawn here, and they can be road crates or military crates. That's just completely RNG again though. So yeah, it's a pretty good place to loot. But in here, I think a crate might be able to spawn, but some barrels can 100% spawn in here as well. So that's just a little thing. It's just this like shack little thing just outside of the jump up area. And this right here, it looks like an electrical station, kind of like one of them you see on the road. Like, it looks just kind of like a larger version, but yeah, it just spawns a bit of like barrels and whatever in here. I'm not going to really go over that too much. And it's the same way here, you know, I can spawn a crate, like some barrels around it, whatever. And this is pretty much just the same as all the others. So that's pretty much all you need to know for like this part of it. So now you have this thing on the this shed looking thing, which is basically a copy and paste of the last 2 we've seen. So nothing special in here again, but you know, let's open this, crouch out this and whatever. And one thing I forgot to mention is a food crate can spawn here and a medical crate can spawn here as well, which a lot of the time you get like a large med kit out of, which I like to recycle for a medical syringe, but that's just my opinion. And also another thing, you don't need any radiation for this whole place apart from when you're like running on these bits here. Sometimes it can be a bit strange, and I don't really know why, but when you run over these like trash piles and whatever, just be careful, because sometimes you'll be running just fine through here, no radiation at all, you don't have to have anything on, whatever, and then you'll run like here and you'll start getting like yeah, you see that? That's what I mean. Like, you don't get any radiation here, but around these trash piles and stuff, you just seem to get radiation, and I don't really know why, but it is what it is, so just be careful of that. Alright, and now this is the tunnel system. So in the tunnel system, there's a few crates and a few like barrels and whatever, but it can be really confusing. As you can see, I'm just in no clip right now, but this is the whole like system. It is pretty large when you think about it, and there's a lot of entrances. You can come from this side, you can come from like this side here, you can come from all the way over here. There's literally like a lot of entrances slash exits, if you want to say that. But if you come down here, make sure you bring a torch or a flashlight, otherwise you've pretty much fucked it. Like, I don't know really what to tell you apart from, if you don't have one, then you're kind of fucked. Like, if I'm in this situation right now and I do not know like where to go, like, you're gonna get lost in these like very easy. It gets pitch black down here, so yeah, make sure you bring that. And you will also come up here on this hill. There will always be a hill here no matter what server you're on. This is just part of the like water treatment terrain, I guess you could say. Like, this hill will always be here, and this tower will always just be overlooking the whole water treatment. So to get up here, I would recommend having a hazmat. I think you can have some other things, but you do get quite a lot of radiation if you don't come up here with like some rad protection. Let's show you. So if you go up here, yeah, it gets kind of rough. So I'd suggest just wearing a hazmat. You know, they're quite simple to find, quite easy. So I'm just going to go up here real quick, show you what to do. So yeah, because I'm sure you need help climbing a ladder, right? So you come up here, right, and then you just basically run around until you find this entrance here, you know. There we go, up this ladder. Crate will spawn up here as well. And, you know, if there's a chinook dropped or anything like that, you have a sick view of water treatment. Some sick angles up here, to be honest, to play from. You know, you can look down. You have height on basically everyone. But if you're camping up here, you got to watch for some people coming up, because it's silent when you're climbing up ladders. So that's just another thing you have to watch out for. And also, just a little tip I'd like to say, I'm just at the start here if you don't know whereabouts I am, but when you run on these type of fences that are like slanted, kind of like this, it looks like they're like having a stroke. And if you stand on these and run on them, they're silent, like you make like no sound at all. So you can, if you think someone's like over there over at the main building or whatever, you can run on this all silent, and they'll have no idea pretty much. And this is the same for like not just water treatment. This is the same for like harbour as well. Well, one of my friends once like killed someone using this straw, and it were actually kind of like funny and whatever. So yeah, that's just a little tip, but you know, it's not obviously needed, but I just thought I'd say it. Alright, so this might be something that a lot of you have been waiting for, but obviously there is timestamps in the description, so you could have just skipped this part anyway. But anyway, you're here. So this is for the blue card puzzle to get the red card and get all the loot basically in that room over there. So you're going to want to come to the main building in the middle of water treatment. Just like we did earlier, we're just going to turn this right here until it's open. We just crawl underneath it, whatever. This is very simple, and you just come straight up these stairs. Come to this room right here. It just has like a frame, no door in it. Repair bench right here. You see this sparking? You stick a fuse just right here. Activate that switch, and then you want to run all the way to the other room, you know, with the looting. And yeah, also you're gonna want to need like a hazmat or something for this, because you do get radiation in one part of the room, and it gets kind of rough. You know, with like red card is and whatever, it gets kind of rough. So after you've put that fuse in, flip the switch. Got your blue card, you come to this, you just come up that ladder right there, at the entrance where we came at the start of this video. Swipe your blue card right here, you open this. Obviously the crates aren't here, because I'm on this server and whatever, but crates will spawn here, here. Everywhere they can spawn, you can see, right? You loot them, whatever, and they can be rogue crates or military crates, just, again, RNG. Then you just come through this right here, and there'll be a red card sitting right here, which it is here. And then to get out of this place, you might see this door's shown you and it's not opening. You're like, oh shit, how do I get out? But it's fine. All you have to do is come to the place where you got the card. There'll be a switch just right here. Flip this switch on. Come through this. Come your way out. Press the button again. And it just opens and you're out. It's just as simple as that. Alright, so I feel like I covered everything in this video that I could. I mean, if I forgot something, then I'm sorry. But I feel like I covered everything that was made anyway. If I missed something out, it'd be very minor and won't really matter that much. Yeah, if you like the video, then leave a like and subscribe, because I'm going to upload more content like this in the future. So, yeah, goodbye.